Hello lads, this is Lamux, and today we're going to be doing another Battleground video, the third one in the series, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of new concepts which we haven't talked about in the first two videos, so I'm really excited to get into Arathi Basin. Alright, so a couple of disclaimers which I've done in the beginning of all these Battleground videos. Firstly, this is not a video on like how to play Hunter to the best ability or how to play your class very well in PvP. It's more about the Battleground itself, so map movement, where to go after you die, blah 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 blah, and also, oh crap, what's the other thing? Yeah, the other thing is that this is based on like years of me playing Battlegrounds and just lots of trial and error and all that kind of thing. So as usual, at least pre 30 seconds, if you have a strategy, put it down in the chat, so at least you've got some semi-coordination going between the team. Like, people have this pre-plan ready, and it's not going to be like 14 people going to lumber mill and one guy at stables, which happens sometimes, that's like a really bad start. Anyway, of course I am the marksman hunter. I am by no means one of the best hunters. Hey, look at my scorpion outside the gate. Run, scorpion, save yourself. We're all trapped here. Just go. God, don't worry about me. Just go. Anyway, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo. Alright, so we're gonna leave one guy at stables. Usually you want one person to stay and guard a node. Even though you could argue, but wait, what if a rogue comes? One person, remember the whole human resource allocation. One person to the node is the most efficient, effective, whatever, because you're only sacrificing one person to watch the flag, but if two people, that's a bit of a waste, but it's more safe. So having two there is not the worst, like it's okay. As long as that one guy calls incomings. Anyway, so we've got a decent split to gold mine, stables, and lumber mill. There's no one here at gold mine, so immediately now you play the numbers game. There's 3 of us at gold mine. That means, and no horde. That means somewhere else on the map, there's those 3 horde outnumbering us somewhere. You know what I mean? Because technically we just did a 3 vs 0 at gold mine. That means somewhere else, the 3 horde that could have been here are elsewhere. So immediately I'm concerned about my other nodes, but nobody's talking. By the way, you see me in chat saying gold mine clear. I'd love it if somebody would say that. People do it, but you should communicate that, because now everyone knows not to worry about gold mine. They're not going to come here. They're not going to shift over here and waste their time. There's one guy here now. That was a failed jump. Failed disengage. Holy crap! But I do a little bit of a heal and we recover. So me and my scorpion companion. Scorpion. We're gonna go now, because the gold mine's okay, and we're gonna look for some people. I'm sure that stables and lumber mill are fine right now, so I can afford to do this. Like, even though this is fighting on the road, blah blah blah. Technically, I'm defending the gold mine, but from a distance. Look at this. He's trying to get to the gold mine, and I must stop him. Hey, you're under arrest. LAPD, freeze LAPD, die. Get him, Scorpion. No, he tried to punch me. He tried to punch a hunter. Anyway, I should be clicking map any second now. Click map, yep, there you go. So yeah, stables looks good, lumber mill looks good. Gold mine, there's like some people bordering it, so that's why like I'm on edge running around up here. Because there's no need for me to really be down there, because one rogue isn't going to beat the 3 alliance we have down there, unless he like ninja caps. This guy now is in the middle. Alright, so what do you do when stables, gold mine, and lumber mill, you have 3 and you're fine? The answer is something called floating, where right now I'll hover between stables and gold mine, in between both, because now if either get attacked, I'm at the middle point, so I can easily assist either they get attacked. And just check me out, I'm like, just use your camera. Like, I'm looking at stables, looking at gold mine, because you can't really rely on people calling ink. Sometimes they don't do it, so I can call the inks for them if I spot it from here. So yeah, I'm checking out stables, I'm checking out gold mine, I'm checking out stables, I'm checking out gold mine. I'm typing gold mine and stables clear. So now anyone who's not at gold mine or stables has a clear head. They're like, I can go Rambo, I can go 100% in this fight that we're in right now, or we can even go for a 4th node because we're the others. Look at that, it got ninja'd even though we have 2 people there. That's, hey, it's a common mistake, we all do it. But yeah, that kind of stuff shouldn't happen. So remember, always watch the flag. A good thing to do is if you're guarding the flag and there's no one there, stand behind the flag. So then the flag is in your field of vision. So if someone just pops up suddenly to start capping it, at least you can see him. If the guy got sapped and the guy capped, that's like another story, but there was 2 of them there, so that's kind of, yeah, it's just kind of like a big mess up. But that's okay because hey, look at this. Hey, Scorpion, I missed you. Anyway, so now again, I'm kind of in between gold mine, in between stables. We have a lot of people at stables, I think fighting one horde, that one rogue. That's a big waste of human resources, so now I'm worried about gold mine, thinking it's got like 3 horde already here. But the horde, I overestimated them. Oh, by the way, oh my god, this is embarrassing. Everyone, close your eyes. Incoming. No, don't do it. Basically, I fall off this edge while fighting him because I was like having fun jumping around and stuff. And I think I used my heal before I took the fall damage. I think. Or I don't know. Maybe I healed just before falling so I wouldn't die. Either way, that just happened. Oh, look, I'm so lucky that there's a heal here. Anyway, that is a rogue, so now I know the rogue could come here. So now I'm gonna play funny, because I know if I leave here, then he could sap that guy and try cap. So until I see evidence of more alliance being here, I'm gonna kind of like stick here. See, you can see my body language. It's like, I'm leaving, but I'm looking back. I'm like, the rogue is here somewhere. So yeah, just yeah, look at this. I'm gonna go for that guy, but I know the rogue could cap while we're attacking him, so I'm still looking at the flag. I'm looking at the flag. Always do that. Keep the flag in your vision, if possible, at all times, even when you're fighting people, because you can easily do a sneak cap while people are fighting. Yeah, and I just leveled up, so that is pretty sweet. Sweet, that's a cool word. S-W-E-E-T. Hey, I'm glad we had this chat. Some guy said ST hard. That, as I mentioned in the other clip, a better way to call it is just get the exact, get a rough estimate of the number. So look at it, I'm calling 2GM, 2GM before I kill them. Like, call it before you kill them. Even though there's 3? Yeah, there's 3 of us here, so we can take them, but I'll still call it. Because that 2 could become 4 in like a couple of seconds. It could become 6 in a couple of seconds. And that's another thing. Hopefully there's an example of that in this game, but keep updating your incoming call. By the way, so now I'm expecting those 2 rogues to still be here, because I don't think either of them died. So when more horde come, I'm gonna add those 2 rogues into the incoming call calculation. So now there's 1 guy here, but I called 3GM because I saw the 2 rogues didn't die. So I'm expecting them to be here, but I think I like overestimated them, and this guy, like, poor guy, I think he just tried to 1v3. He should have waited for his allies. Never go in by yourself. This is exactly like League of Legends. You don't go in to the whole team by yourself and then frickin' your other teammates come after you. Like, the best shot you have is going all together. So yeah, I'm calling 3GM. Never mind, just 2GM. Someone called LM. But is it 1 LM? Is it 10 LM? So like, try to call the numbers, but yeah, to learning experience for everyone. So like, look, before I DPS, I'm calling the inks. That's more important than DPS. It'll just take you a second. So I'm like 3GM, 4GM. I'm like updating it. Keep updating the call. And I'm in a little bit of fear, but I'm not scared of that guy. What the hell? Come here, butu, dish. Archery noises. So yeah, I'm watching the flag while I'm fighting. That guy... yeah, get off the flag, dude. Dude, bro. Rogue. Go back to the sewers, mate. No offense, all the rogues out there. Hey, the sewers is a nice place too, okay? There's rats in there and green stuff and sewage. Alright, check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 alliance here, like 3 horde. Bad allocation. I should run away. Run away past Lamix. Run. Get out of here. This is bad. Bad human allocation. Run. What are you doing? Yeah, so I should have broken away earlier. So at least 3 of us should have left, because you don't need 6 people or 5 people, whatever it was, to kill 3 people. See, we lost Stables because of that, or because Stables got ninjaed and the guy wasn't watching the flag. But let's just say it's because of that bad allocation, because that's fair. Like, we should have lost something for that 6 versus 3 or 6 versus 2 or something. So it's okay if you were fighting a 6 versus 6 and it became a 6 versus 3 eventually because you killed 3, but you have to notice it and you have to leave quickly. So with my 22% health, I'm gonna go try to make an impact on the world. Hunter vs Hunter. We knew this would come. We knew this day would come. And I just run away and expect to magically heal myself. Alright, so that hunter, I'm pretty much dead, sort of. So I don't count myself as being a number of the alliance right here, if that makes sense. So don't count me in this count of alliance. Like, technically that's 2 versus 1. My hunter buddy there, he's alone. Okay, that's a 2 versus 2. So I think I called it right. 2GM, 2G. Oh yeah, that's another point. When you type the incoming calls and whatever you call, try to type it 2 times, because just to give it more visibility. Because sometimes someone will call, like, see that guy wrote ST. I didn't see that. Like, just try give it more visibility. Yeah. See, look here. I don't even bother. Don't dismount. Like, mounting is how you can leave as soon as possible. So if you know there's too many of you there and you're mounted, don't dismount just to attack someone and be like, oh crap, I have to get out of here. Even though I got the berserker buff, don't get baited by that, you know. We gotta employ DPS discipline. Oh baby. So yeah, now I'm floating again. I'm floating in between Stables and Goldmine. So if either one gets attacked, I'm ready to assist either one. So people will be like, hey, you're on the road, pal. It's like, no, buddy, I'm floating, I'm an angel. I'm floating like an angel. Love me, I'm in... So now I'm going to the lumber mill. I think I left that Stables guy alone. But I think I saw people from... No, I did not see it. Those are evil people going to Stables. I think I should have gone... No, I had to stop this. Look at this. This is like... Yeah, see, the past Lamix knew what he was doing. Good on you, Lamix. Freaking legend. This guy's trying to mind control me off the cliff. That's not good. So what is this now? This is a 2 versus 4? No, 3 versus 4. Something like that. We're outnumbered a little bit. So we're expecting to lose this node. That's okay if we're taking a 4th node for some reason, because we're greedy, you know? But if not, yeah, see, we did get a 4th node. See, it's a numbers game. That's just how it works. Like, if we're so outnumbered here, that means we outnumber them somewhere else. And where did we outnumber them? That other node that we got from them, the farm. But it's kind of greedy to go for 4 when this crap is happening, because basically you're just trading bases, and trading is not that reliable. It's like kind of risky. Look at this. I try to freaking go back. I tried to disengage, but I didn't make it, and then I end up taking the falling damage, which I think is pretty sweet. Fall damage is excellent. So we've basically traded farm. Yeah, we've traded. No, we didn't trade lumber mill for farm. We almost did. Somehow we've hung on to this. We kept attacking the Kappa people, but we lost stables because I couldn't stay at stables. I had to come help lumber mill. We must have had a bad allocation of people somewhere else. We must have had random people at blacksmith and at farm during the assault on stables and lumber mill. So that's like just greed all over the place. But it's okay. It like works out in the end. I tried. That disengages too early. I thought I could stay on straight away, but I couldn't. And I'm taking dot down. Oh, I lived. This is funny. It's like I'm watching this for the first time too. So, hey, I'm with you guys. We're all together watching this together. Alright. So another thing that I wanted to, another thing I want to say is when you die. Suppose you died at lumber mill, and they outnumber you. When you come back to life, don't come back to lumber mill. You go to another place. I don't know if I did it. I don't know if I did it in this video, but usually, if we died at lumber mill, while I'm dead, or while I notice that we're wiping here, I'll say reses blacksmith, reses blacksmith, reses blacksmith, but reses BS because you don't want to type blacksmith. That takes too long. So then everyone goes to blacksmith while the horde are still fighting. If they're not smart enough to break off, they're going to be fighting like in 8 versus 3. 8 of them are going to try finish 3 of us off. While when we res, we're going to blacksmith to outnumber them there. So we're going to trade that losing fight and go take another node. But you have to do that fast. If you do that too slow, the guys at lumber mill will eventually break off and come defend blacksmith, and then you've gained no advantage. Anyway, see how I have low damage? That's okay, because I was playing the objective. You see how long I was floating and just defending a node which had no action? That means like you did your job. Don't look at the DPS thing and the healing meter thing and think that you did a bad job. It's people who brag about having the top DPS and top healing. They're usually just always fighting the whole time on the road, in the wrong spot, doing a 10 versus 2, like all this bad stuff. And then they end up having the biggest DPS or healing, and they think it's a good thing, but it's not a good representation of who did well in the BG. So don't like pride yourself on that if you did it in the bad way, and yeah, don't feel bad if you didn't get a top number. Anyway, that was it for this. Video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one because there are still more things that I want to talk about. Not too much now, but yeah, there's also like different kinds of battlegrounds that I want to cover, like a flag capture one and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys then, and take care of yourselves.